Hi, Movie Recap Brothers here. Today I will show you a thriller horror movie called Parasite. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. The movie starts off with Ki-woo looking for an internet connection in their basement house. Ki-woo ends up finding a free coffee internet connection near the highest place in their house. Minute, one of Ki-woo's friends, shows up. The family looks up to Minute since he is a graduate and has a strong persona. When he enters, Min gifts their family a stone and invites Ki-woo out for a drink. The dad thinks the stone is something special while the mother mocks at how useless the gift really is to them. Once out, Min tells Ki-woo that he is leaving to go study abroad. He wants Ki-woo to take care of Dae, a girl he has been helping tutoring. It is clear that Min cares deeply about Dae and only trusts Ki-woo to continue tutoring her, mocking creeps who could potentially get the job instead. Contemplating Min's offer, Ki-woo ends up taking the offer even though he doesn't have the right degree. For this, Ki-woo asks his sister Ki-young to forge a school degree for him. With this, Min goes out to meet Dae's family, where he is greeted by the family's maid. He is then escorted to the family's mom, who goes in to interviews him. She asks Ki-woo's about his background and experience. And in the end, decides she wants to see Ki-woo's ability in person, so she asks him to tutor Dae right in front of her. Min does a great job. Impressed by his abilities, she hires him on the spot. After talking further about her family, Ki-woo discovers that the mother is looking for another tutor to potentially help out with their son's frantic episodes. Finding an opportunity, he suggests a friend he calls Rachel, who he tells her is an expert with children. The friend Ki-woo is suggesting is actually his sister, who he tells to lie to the family about her background and to pose as Jessica to get this job opportunity with the family. The mother interviews Rachel, and again, is extremely impressed by Rachel and her son's changed behavior. When it's time to go home, the family offers Rachel a drive home using their driver. Rachel agrees. During the drive home, the driver suggests he drives Rachel all the way home, saying it is unsafe for a girl like her to be out at night. However, Rachel declines, telling him to simply leave her at the bus station. Seeing an opportunity, Rachel takes off her undergarments and leaves it in the car. Her undergarments are later found by Dae's father, who takes it inside the house to discuss with his wife. Thinking that the driver has used his car for a hookup session, he decides to fire the driver. This opens yet another position for the family to suggest their father in as a driver, in which the father lands the position. The family finally plots to get their mother a position in the house as the housemaid. From Ki-woo's tutoring session, he finds out that the housemaid is deathly allergic to peaches. Knowing this, Ki-woo sneaks some peach fur into the end of his pencil where he can sneak onto the housemaid. This causes the maid to have an allergic reaction, where she goes to the hospital to get it checked out. At the hospital, the dad takes a picture of the housemaid to help him elaborate a story that while at the clinic, he overheard the housemaid was diagnosed with an extremely contagious disease. When both the driver and mother arrives home, they both witness the maid coughing, where the dad ends up planting a bloody napkin. With no other resolution, the mother fires the housemaid. This gives the family an opportunity to suggest a housemaid and recruit their mother in for the role. Shortly after the family has all been hired into the family, Dae's family goes on a camping trip. Taking advantage of this opportunity, the Ki-woo's family takes the time to occupy the nice house, using the family's amenities and food. While they are all enjoying their time there, they hear an unexpected ring at the door. The mother goes up and checks and finds out it's the previous housemaid that's been fired. Asking what she wants, the housemaid asks if she could come in to grab a few of her things. Reluctantly, the mother agrees and allows her inside. Strangely, the old housemaid runs straight to the basement. Confused, but with no other options, the Kim's family simply waits outside. After a few moments have gone by, Ki-woo nudges his mother to go check what's going on. The mother goes down to find that the previous housemaid has been keeping her husband down there to hide from loan sharks. She begs Ki-woo's mother to let him stay and even offers to give her a monthly allowance. She refuses her pleas to help Gunsei remain, but the Kims accidentally slip down from the stairs. The old maid takes this opportunity to film them and threatens to expose them to the Parks. The severe rainstorm prevents the Parks from going through with their camping trip, so the Kims scramble to clean up the home, subduing Moon Gwang and Gunsei before they return, trapping them downstairs. Moon Gwang gains back consciousness and starts running up the stairs to notify the Parks. However, the mother was quick enough to catch her and kick her back down the stairs, causing Moon to hit her head on the bottom. The Kim successfully goes undetected, but is stuck under the couch after the family decides to sleep in the living room, as their son camps outside. Hiding underneath the couch, the family overhears the Parks' degrading talk about how they smell. A comment which the father takes to heart. Once the family falls asleep, the Kims find an opportunity to escape outside the house. With the rainstorm still pouring, the family run back to their home, to find that their basement house is completely flooded. The next day, Mrs. Park is in a great mood after the rain to set up a party for her son. She invites all of Kim's family members to attend. While there, Ki-woo enters the basement to check on the two downstairs. To his surprise, Moon Gwang has died from falling downstairs. He is attacked by Gun-se, who hits his head with the rock as he tries to escape and leaves Ki-woo lying in a pool of blood in front of the kitchen. Seeking revenge for his wife, Moon Gwang ventures out to the party and sees Ki-young and stabs her with a kitchen knife. The son suffers another seizure attack from this event, and the party begins to evacuate. The Parks yell at driver to get them to the hospital. However, the driver rushes to her daughter. In shock that the Parks are only concerned about leaving, and once again seeing Mr. Park's disgusted reaction to his smell, Gun-se angrily kills him with a knife. Weeks later, Ki-woo is seen recovering from a brain surgery. He and his mom are convicted of fraud and put on probation. They visit his sister, who is revealed to have died from her injuries. Ki-woo spies on the Parks' home, now occupied by a German family unaware of the house history. He sees a message in Morse code from the flickering light. He learns from this message that his dad has escaped and now lives in the basement, has buried the old housemaid in the backyard, and uses the family food to survive. Years later, Ki-woo is visiting the house with a seller. He is dressed nicely, and agrees with the seller that he's going to buy it. However, this turns out to be only a promise he is writing in a letter back to his father, that one day he vows to earn enough money to purchase the home and reunite with his father. The movie ends with Ki-woo still living in their small basement apartment. Subscribe for more movies like this. Turn on notifications and hit the like button for more videos just like this.